I was born in Ballarat Road, Footscray. I went to a state school. I liked bike riding and was in the Victorian Premiership team for juniors. I was pretty shy and overweight. I had a lack of confidence facing people, and I ended up having a nervous breakdown when I was failing at school. Seemed to lose purpose. By this time I was 17. Anyway, I had shock treatment for a nervous breakdown. Someone said later that that's pretty drastic. Time marches on, I got back into bike riding. I won the 100 kilometres club championship, so I was number one for Victoria. When the Olympic trials were on the day of the race, I tried a new tactic. I just missed out by 2 inches to get in the Olympic Games, so I turned professional. A world champion from Italy, I beat him. Sid Patterson, he'd won 3 world titles and I beat him by 3 lengths. That's the story how I was able to win people that held 4 world titles. About 4 or 5 years later I got married. I just paid off my house and didn't compete anymore. I became a design draftsman, was in that for 12 or 13 years. Had this nice house and everything. Next thing, my wife became Citizen of the Year for Altona, and then she wanted a divorce. The house was sold and I lost my money, and I was about 60. I was able to learn singing over the other side of town. I wanted to make everyone happy and sing Australian songs. I thought a platypus costume would be good. So this lollipop lady made me one and sort of went off along from there.
If you've just joined in, this is Peter the Platypus, and he's giving us a great show and he's teaching us all about platypuses and the environment. Ask the nurses to see if you're allowed to come down.
Started a children's act to educate and entertain children.
What's this one? We can't be careless and catch them in nets. We must respect each other and, as you say, the environment.
I used to do acrobats, like dive like a platypus or a somersault.
Goodness me, what's the fuss? I'm just a duck-billed platypus.
I was able to sing at birthday parties and festivals. I led with the Sydney 2000 Olympic sign at the head of all these nations in the city square in Melbourne. That was quite an accomplishment.
Thank you. Yes, that was Peter Platypus.
5 years later, had a heart attack. That was 10 years ago, and sort of brought the Platypus Act to a stop.
How many children do you think you've performed to?
600 or 700 children. You need 2 people, whereas I was just a single Platypus Man. And I can't do it by myself, so I need someone that's really mad about platypus.
Peter's a very special and magical platypus, but he hasn't been seen here for a long time. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not a bird or fish or fowl. I'm not a kangaroo. I'm just a duck-billed platypus. I'm living in the zoo. I like to dive and I can swim because I have webbed feet. I'm just a duck-billed platypus and I like lots to eat.
I liked when the platypus gave me a high five. I liked all the songs they sang. I liked when we picked up the rubbish so the platypus could come back. When I was at the Children's Hospital entertaining, one young chap asked me why I was doing it. And I said, I'm doing it for you.